I wanted to come on and do a video of my favorite things. Finally got around to coming on today. Well, actually, I take that back. I've been meaning to do this since December because I wanted to talk about Christmas stuff, but I finally got around to filming it like a few weeks ago and the sound wasn't on. So I'm back. I'm finally back and let's get into it. So now I've gathered a list of my favorite things and I wanted to just come on and show you. So first of all, let's jump into like hair related stuff. So this is my hair tube. And as you can see, it matches my sweater. It matches my dress. But yeah, I made several of these to go with my new hairstyle. In case you haven't noticed, I did start hair locks, which is probably my most favorite thing from last year. It is my hair locks. But yeah, so I made some hair tubes. Here's another one that I put a little tie at the end. So these were just all made from leftover fabric that I had. And this is just a knit fabric. This is actually a rib knit. And this is just a plain cotton knit. And I love these. I wear these almost like 24/7. I wear them around the house. I wear them to bed. I wear them out. So yeah, they're kind of like beanies to me. And I love them. I don't have to worry about, well, with locks, I don't really have to worry about doing my hair anyway, especially in this stage, because you're really just supposed to let them grow, and they're low maintenance anyway. So that's the best part about having hair locks, is the low maintenance. And my hair tubes have been awesome with getting me through this beginner stage of my hair lock journey. And another thing that I've been loving are my berets. I made this beret for my hair locks also, or for my hair. And this is actually reversible. And I've made several of these. So this is just a cotton denim, but it's like really lightweight. And this is a rayon. So I love these. Another one of my favorite things is hair oils. With having locks, you don't need a lot of products, but you do need oil to lock in the moisture. So every time I wash it, I put oil on it, and I have tons of oils now. And I just love oils. I have oils for my hair, but I also have been loving like essential oils, or home oils, like fragrant oils. So I put several drops in my little I don't know what it's, a candle holder. I got this idea from a YouTuber. No, was it YouTube or Reels? I can't remember. But anyways, I saw a video. She put those laundry pebbles. I can't remember what you call them, but you put them in your washing machine before you wash, and it gives your clothes this nice fragrance. Well, she put them like in here. She set them on top of here. And then you put just a little tea light that I got from the dollar store. Actually, I picked up a ton of these from IKEA, and I also bought some from, I think, Target. And they're non-scented, but you just put one of these on the inside, light it up, and then it melts the little pebbles, and then it really gives your house a nice fragrance. Well, I was doing that. But those things are expensive, putting like the little pebbles, the laundry pebbles are pretty expensive. So I actually started putting some other oils that I had, because I already had essential oils. I had lavender, tea tree, peppermint, and rosemary. So here's my little oil basket. I have my lighter. My lighters are in here, and then my little things of oils. And then I also have some tea lights in here also. And then I recently picked up some of these from the dollar store. And I picked up, this one is balsam pine, and they had balsam pine and cinnamon mulled wine, which actually just smells like cinnamon, but they smell really good. And then I just pick up oils like here and there from like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I would recommend the candles from either IKEA or Target because they last longer. But yeah, I just light those and then it just smells up the whole room or the house, and I love those. The next home item I have are e-cloths. These are in no particular order, by the way, but I found out about these just recently, maybe a couple months ago on YouTube. I was watching some YouTube videos and someone was talking about e-cloths, and I was really curious about whether they worked or not. I tried all natural products for cleaning my house before, and they didn't really seem to work. And so I was really skeptical about these towels or rags, whatever you want to call them, these cloths. So I went online and watched some more videos to gather some more information on whether they worked or not. And so after I watched the videos, I went ahead and ordered them. I ordered them on Amazon. I think I got 4 for $5, or was it 5? But anyways, I think it was 4 cloths plus the glass and polishing cloth. So here's one right here. It's been used, by the way. And all you have to do is wet them and wipe. So I have used them. I've used them everywhere, actually. I started using them in the bathroom. It does take a little more work than the chemicals. So like for the shower, it does take me longer because you really do have to, put some elbow grease in there. But you can feel it coming clean just by wiping it. You can feel like the residue coming off. And it's whatever technology that they have used in these. You don't need any chemicals, and it still cleans everything. So I've used them in the kitchen, the bathroom, like I said. I used them to clean Tim's truck. He has a van that was filthy, and all I used to wipe it down was this. I mean, like I said, it does take some elbow grease, but they are amazing. What else have I used these? I mean, I wipe down everything. I'm like obsessed with cleaning now. Every time I go in the kitchen, I grab one of my wipes because I have one that I keep down in the kitchen, and I just start wiping stuff down. Because with kids, there's mess on the appliances. So we have stainless steel appliances. So I just grab this and wipe it down. So it's like so easy, even though I don't like seeing all the mess in the kitchen. But this saves me the frustration. I just grab my e-cloth and I wipe stuff down. And then these are the glass cleaners. So this kind of gives stuff shine. You can clean glass with this. How I clean my glass is I wipe my glass down with this to kind of get all of the dirt off. And then I go back and wipe it down with this to remove all the streaks and the wet marks or whatever. And these work amazing. But you can use these to clean like your computer screen, your glasses. I even wipe my phones down with these e-cloths. So you can see kind of the smears on my phone. And you just take this glass polisher and just wipe it down. I took Tim's phone and wiped his down, and he looked at it and he was amazed. So it's all clean. Look how clean it is. He was amazed. He said, "Is that all you used? Is that cloth?" I said, "Yep." Even with my glasses, because of course, when you wear glasses, they're always getting smudged up. So I only got one in the original. It came with 3 or 4 of the general purpose cloths, and then 1 of the glass and polishing cloths. And I went ahead and ordered some more of the glass and polishing cloths. which I got Sunday, a couple days ago. So I got 4 more of the glass and polishing cloths. And I was already planning to buy the mop. And I finally got some money so that I can get my mop. I haven't even opened it yet. But here's my e-cloth mop. Let's open it now. I think I'm going to use this today. So it comes with instructions of how to use it, kind of gives you information about it and how to clean them. You don't need any chemicals with these products. So that's the great thing. It has a stick. So here's the hole. And I guess you just stick this in. So it just pops in, and I'm pretty sure you can probably lengthen it. I'll check that out in a minute. So that's how it is. And they actually have an option on Amazon where you can buy multiple pads, but I only got this one, and so I don't mop that much. And then you can just throw these in the laundry and clean them, and then they're back to brand new. I don't even think you need to wash them. Oh, I think you just twist it and it can. Oh, and then you just twist it a little bit and it locks in place, or you turn it a little bit and then it moves. So it's really easy to adjust. And this pad just comes off. It's just Velcroed on here. You just take this pad and wash it. So that's why I didn't get any more pads, but eventually I'm sure I will. And these are actually sold at Ace Hardware. They might be sold other places too, like maybe other hardware stores, but they definitely are at Ace. And whenever I need another pad or other cloths, I can just go up there and get them. But it is a little cheaper on Amazon. So the mop was around $36 on Amazon, but it was about $42 at Ace. And then I don't remember how much the cloths were at Ace, but I think I got them for either $4 or $5 a piece in the bundles that I got. Love those, love them. All right, let's jump into food items. Another one of my favorite items is the Patty's sweet potato pie. We usually get one around the holidays, or we get some around the holidays. And we did again this year, or last year, for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They're so amazing. You can find them sometimes other times of the year, but we generally just get them around the holidays. So Patty's sweet potato pies, they are amazing. Another one of my favorite things are medicine balls from Starbucks. So good. I think it's all it is like citrus tea, honey, and maybe lemonade, I think. They are so good. I mean, it's just so cozy and warm. I love them, especially around the colder months. They are amazing. So I don't get one every day. I do want to look up a recipe so that I can make my own. I do make my own like tea with honey and lemon, but the medicine ball, I don't know what they put in it. I do know what they put in it, but it is just so good. I mean, of course, stuff is sometimes better when you don't have to make it. So that's probably it. But yeah, that is my favorite drink at the moment. Another one of my favorite things is ashwagandha. I heard about ashwagandha by my brother Carlton. He was telling me about it, and it's all natural. It's an herb, and it reduces stress and anxiety. Of course, a lot of us deal with stress and anxiety. So when he mentioned it and he said it was all natural, I was thinking about getting it and trying it. But before I did, we were down in Texas visiting my brother-in-law, and it was this past summer, and we were talking about something. I don't know, we were talking about sleep, not being able to sleep, and anxiety or whatever it was. And so I was like, have y'all heard of I couldn't remember the name. And so I think my brother-in-law said ashwagandha. And I was like, yeah. And so he said he actually had 2 bottles of it. He had bought 2 bottles of it, but I think he's lactose intolerant. That has a trace of milk, so he couldn't take them. So he gave me 2 bottles of ashwagandha. So I didn't even have to buy it, and I got 2 whole bottles of ashwagandha. And I think these are 600 milligrams. The brand is Nature's Bounty. And you can see it says anxiety and stress relief. And like I said, it's just an herb. I started taking this, and I was taking it every day. And you don't feel like anything like major. As I started taking it, I realized how unbothered I was about a lot of stuff. It was magical. It is so amazing. I mean, and it's funny because like sometimes Tim and I would get into an argument or whatever, or a heated discussion, and we will be upset at each other. And like typically I would just basically shut down. After I had been taking this for maybe a week or 2, and we had a discussion, I had no idea what it was about. He came in, that's what it was. He came in the room, he came in our bedroom, and he was like all huffy and puffy, and he was like, we need to talk. So I said, okay. And so I let him say his piece. I said my piece. And then it was just like, and he stopped. And he just got up and stumped out of the bedroom. He just got up and stumped out of the bedroom, and that was it. But it was like, I didn't even get upset by it. I was just like, easy breezy. I was so unbothered. And I was just like, I just let it go. I was like, okay, great discussion. Let's hug it out. And we just moved past it. He probably held onto it longer than I did. But I was kind of laughing, and I wasn't laughing like I was laughing at him, but I was just like, wow, like I'm good. Let's keep it moving. This stuff is good. That was back in, my brother-in-law actually gave me these around June or July is when we went out to Texas, and he gave me 2 bottles, and it's 50 tablets in this bottle. So he gave me 2 of these bottles, and I'm still like working on the 2nd bottle. So I just have a few left. Yeah, I have about maybe less than 10 left in this bottle. So I don't take it every day, but I have really noticed that things don't get to me as much. Even when I first started taking them, it seemed like I was losing weight. So I think I've heard like stress and anxiety kind of makes you gain weight. Well, when you take stress out of your life and anxiety, you actually lose weight. So, I mean, I've kind of picked it back up, but that first couple months, I actually noticed that I was losing weight and I wasn't doing anything differently. But yeah, love it. Ashwagandha. And now I want to talk about my favorite sewing patterns. So from last year, I played around with hacking some patterns, and they're my favorite now. Favorite. This is one of them. This is the York Pinafore by Helen's Closet. I have made maybe 11 of these. Yeah, I made a lot. These are so comfortable. It's my ideal style. I love this style. I love it. Love this pattern. So that's one. Another one of my favorites from last year is the Wixton dress. It comes in a longer dress, a tunic, and then a top. And I played around with the dress this past year where I hacked it and I made like a gathered skirt at the bottom. I used the bodice and then I just added a gathered skirt, and I don't even know how many I made this past year, but I love this. But this is one of my favorites from last year. And then this is another one of my favorites, the Simplicity 8014 pattern. So I made view D, and I played around with hacking this pattern also by using, it's a basic shirt dress pattern, but it has several different variations of it. And I can't remember how many I made of this, but I played around with this one also by adding a gathered skirt to the bottom of view D, and I love it. All right, I think that's all of my favorites that I wanted to talk about today. Thanks for watching. Bye.